Hey, Maximizers. Welcome to my live. If this is your first time watching me, welcome. My name is Crystal, aka Krista Maximizer, and I am a content coach. And I help product-based business owners create consistent content that converts into consistent sales for them. What that means is I help them sell their products and services on social media without having to run ads or hire influencers. I have been on social media since 2018. I started my very first YouTube channel then. I was teaching women how to coupon, how to budget, how to meal plan, how to save money. And in 2020, my clients, they started asking me like, "Hey, Crystal, like teach us how to make more money. Teach us how to start YouTube channels. Teach us how to start side hustles." And in 2020, during the pandemic, I started teaching my clients just that, how to start businesses and how to make money. And I fell in love with being a business coach. My business coach hired me to coach her people. And I fell in love with business coaching. And I realized nothing bad happens when women make more money. And I realized that helping women make more money was a bigger impact in the world. And I didn't want to be known as the couponing girl anymore. I really wanted to be known for helping women with their money. So in 2023, I decided, hey, I'm going to be a business coach. And then in 2024, I was like, I need to get specific. Business coaching is so broad and I can help my clients with a multitude of things. So I coached myself and I said, self, what is Crystal good at? What has Crystal done really well? And how has she helped the bulk of her clients? The answer is content. I have posted close to 2,000 YouTube videos since 2018. I have 2 YouTube channels with over 42,000 subscribers. Between the both of them, I have about 43,000 subscribers on YouTube, okay? I've gone live over 1,000 times, meaning I have done face-to-camera live talking close to 1,000 times, whether it was free like this or in my paid communities, because I used to run a membership and I would go live sometimes 2 to 3 times per week in that membership, okay? So I've gone live close to 1,000 times. I have been able to make close to $400,000 since 2019 from my content. I have gotten 4-figure and 5-figure brand deals. I've sold hundreds of thousands of dollars in coaching. I've done affiliates. I've made over 30-something thousand dollars from YouTube. So all of the money that I had made in my business has come from my content. So I was like, I'm really good with content. My clients, the biggest testimonials I get most of the time has to do with content. My mother, at 60 years old, joined one of my coaching programs. She was able to use Instagram to get clients for her sewing business. Some of the best times in her business was when she was working with me and she was actually implementing what I was teaching and using Instagram to get clients. My 60-year-old mother could make Instagram reels and get clients. So if my 60-year-old mother can do it, you can do it too. And that woman don't know how to work nothing. She always calling, asking for help me with my phone, help me figure it out. Point being, I want you to know who's here yapping at you, okay? Somebody who randomly and accidentally makes content. I am not somebody who is just here yapping on the internet. I'm true to this. I have been creating content since 2018, and I've been making money from my content since 2019. So tonight, I want to talk to you as a business owner to help you figure out what should you be selling in your business. What should you be selling? What should you be selling? So I'm really going to go from the beginning of like figuring out if you should be selling a product or service. And then we can talk a little bit about once you had a product or service and you have a bunch of them, really trying to narrow down and figure out which should you be selling. Okay. Let me just add this to my notes. All right. So before I get to yapping anymore, I love to know who's here. So I love to know where you're watching from, what city, what state, what country are you watching from, and what is your business? Let me know in the comments where you're watching from, what city, what state, what country are you watching from, and tell me in the comments what is your business. Now, I am live on all of my platforms. I'm live on both YouTube channels, my Facebook business page, Instagram, and TikTok. So welcome everyone. But let me know in the comments where you're watching from and tell me in the comments what is your business. So I'm watching from Orlando. It's actually cold AF. The OGs, my OGs know I'm always live with a blanket because I'm always cold. It's usually because of my air conditioner. But today I'm cold because it's cold AF in Florida. What is cold AF in Florida? It is 53 degrees. At 1 a.m., it is going to be 47 degrees. I'm about to turn my heat on. I should probably do it right now because I'm cold AF. So you're going to see me fidgeting with this blanket all live long because it's cold. And I turned my air conditioner off, but I didn't turn my heat on. My heat hasn't been on in a year, so it's definitely going to smell like the house is on fire for a little bit. That's just how it be. Okay, so where are you watching from and what is your business? And we're digging into how to decide what to sell. Angela's here from Sumter, South Carolina. Hey, Angela, thank you so much for joining. Oh, and what's my business? My business is coaching. I am a content coach, so I help product-based business owners consistently create content that consistently brings them cash, and I sell one-on-one coaching. So we work together one-on-one to help them create a content plan that they use every single month, and we create content for 30 days at a time, and that content leads them to sales when they are consistent. So that's my business. That's what I do. I watched a few YouTube videos, almost caught up. Yay! Chicken feed? You sell chicken feed? That is very interesting. Do you live on a farm, girl? So let me know where y'all watching from and what your business is. I'm in Orlando too. My AC is still on. Sis, I had to turn it off. I was freezing last night. I was like, the air conditioner's turned off. I turned my ceiling fan off. I am cold, sis. And I'm from Baltimore, and I'm going to Baltimore for Thanksgiving next week. And I'm not next week, Jesus, this week. Jesus, on Tuesday, I'm going home. But I'm like, damn, it's real cold up there, like snow cold. I don't know how I'm about to deal with it. But no, my AC cannot be on because I was in here free. I got 2 blankets on my bed right now. So your girl is definitely going to turn the heat on tonight because I was cold. I had farmland. I love that. I love that. So let me know in the comments, y'all, where y'all watching from and what your business is. And I'm going to start yapping. So if you are someone who's thinking about starting a business, or you have a business and you don't know what to sell, okay? My first tip for you is to figure out what problem do you want to solve. Elisa's here, postpartum coach and doula, tuning in from Bowie. Hey, Elisa, thank you so much for joining. Nice to have you here with us on YouTube. What problem do you want to solve? If you have a business idea, a lot of times people think about the product, but for the business, excuse me, which is fine. But if you have like an idea of a business, right? Like you want an online clothing boutique, or you want to sell candles, or you want to sell hair or lashes or jewelry. I don't care what it is that you want to sell. The number one thing you have to figure out is what problem are you solving? Because I can buy lashes from Dollar Tree. I can get hair from the local beauty supply over there. I can buy clothes from Walmart. I can buy clothes from Shein. I can buy clothes from Target. You have to figure out what problem you are solving. You cannot sell jewelry just for the sake of selling jewelry. What is the problem that you're solving? What is the story behind your jewelry? Why should someone buy your jewelry and not go to Claire's or go to the diamond jewelry store that's around the corner from their house? You need to know what problem you want to solve so that you can figure out what's the best product or service to sell. A lot of times people come to me and they think like, quote unquote, easy. Oh, it's easy if I just do this. Everybody's selling that bundle online. It's easy if I just start a business selling that bundle. Or if it's easy if I just sell a business selling hair, or everyone's selling clothing. It's easy if I just find a manufacturer and sell clothing. That's cool. It's possible. But what problem do you want to solve? How do you want to actually help people? Because the best businesses solve a problem and or offer convenience. So what problem do you want to solve? And it's got to be deeper than like, I just want to make women feel pretty. Okay. So let's just use for an example, you want to sell women's clothing because you want women to feel pretty. Okay. You got to go deeper than that. What happens to a woman when she feels pretty? She feels confident. What happens to a woman when she's confident? She gets shit done. What happens when women get shit done? They change their life. They change their family's life. They change their community's life. They change their state's life. They change the world. So you're selling clothing, but you have to figure out what is the message behind selling that clothing. What problem are you really solving? Because if you're just selling clothes to sell clothes, you're not going to go very far and you're not going to sell many things because we can buy clothes anywhere. Does this make sense? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments. Does this make sense? Yes or no? TikTok, tap the screen if this makes sense to you. What problem do you want to solve? I'm going to give you a real life example. So when I started my YouTube channel, I knew that I wanted to help women coupon. I knew at the core I wanted to help women save money. And to go a step even further than that, I knew that I wanted to help women strategically save money so that they didn't feel the pressure of trying to do every deal at every store, and that women actually saw the money that they saved in their bank account and not just have a whole bunch of stockpile of stuff that they can't use. You see how it's a little bit deeper, right? So then my next step and my next tip for you is, who do you want to help solve that problem? Women, children, men. Everybody can't be your answer. You may have a product like dish soap that everybody can use, but you're marketing dish soap to people who wash dishes. Who usually wash dishes the most? Freaking women, married women, women with children. So when they're doing those dish soap commercials, they are targeting women, families, because that's notoriously who washes a lot of dishes. Okay? So who do you want to help solve this problem? Meaning, who is your ideal client? Who needs help solving this problem? Okay? I was like, I want to help women strategically save money. Okay? I was like, I know what I want to help them do. I want to help them strategically save money. I know who I want to help women, because notoriously, men that live alone, shout out to you. Husbands that shop too, shout out to you. But more likely than not, women are the ones doing a lot of the household shopping. They're buying the toothpaste, they're buying the deodorant, they're buying the dish soap, they're buying the lotion, okay? They are buying the things for the pantry, they're buying your groceries, period. Hey, Andrea, thank you so much for joining. Dream Chasing says, yes, I'm glad it's making sense to you. So I was like, I want to focus on women with children, women with spouses, because they are the ones who need to be able to strategically shop and save money the most. I had male clients? Absolutely. But my ideal client, the woman, the person that I wanted to focus on, was a woman. So who do you want to help solve the problem that you're planning to solve? That's clear to help you figure out what you're going to sell. Now, the next thing that you want to ask yourself is, what transformation do you want them to receive? Meaning, how do you want them to feel after they use your product or service? What do you want them to be able to do once they use your product or service? I wanted my people to be able to know how to budget their money, save for what they want, and not feel the pressure, and be able to just buy what they need. A lot of times when you see couponing, you see people buying 10 boxes of cereal and 8 bags of dog food. If you don't have a dog, you shouldn't be doing a dog food deal. I don't care how free it is. Now, if you want to do the dog food deal and donate it, cool. But that should be your exception, not your rule. I'm sorry. It's 2024. Selfishly, for my family first, help somebody else second. So if you're already struggling with your finances, trying to do every deal at every store does not serve you. So that is what I wanted my women to feel after they worked with me. Does this make sense? Yes or no? So what is the transformation do you want your ideal client to feel after they use your product or service? When someone wears your clothing, how do you want them to feel? If someone buys your lashes, how do you want them to feel? If someone buys your candle, how do you want them to feel? What is that transformation that you desire of them? This is important, okay? Because we're to the point we're trying to figure out, are we selling a product, physical or digital, or are we selling a service, something transformational? Because the way you want that person to feel is going to help you determine if you're selling a physical product or if you're selling a service. I wanted my women to be empowered with strategies to save. So my next step is it better to solve that with a product like a budget planner, a coupon binder, a breakdown sheet, or a service, group coaching, one-on-one coaching, even a course, masterclass, workshop? What was the best way to help my ideal client solve their problem? Okay. For me, it was the latter. It was a service. It was the coaching. Because I can give you a budget planner, and I want you to put a money sign in the chat if you've ever done this. You want to get better with your money, so you buy a budget planner. You buy some sort of financial planner. You still got to go in there and fill out all the numbers and do the work. Just because you buy a budget planner doesn't mean you're going to budget your money and be better with your finances. Just because you buy a budget planner doesn't mean you're going to be able to save. You still need to the knowledge to figure out what needs to go in every box and how you're actually going to save this money. It's also like if you buy a gym membership and you never take your ass to the gym. You want to get fit. Buying a gym membership may not be the best option, because if you buy it and you don't go, you're just wasting your money. So, what is the best way to help your ideal client solve the problem? You know what problem you want to solve. You know who you want to help solve it. You know the transformation you want them to receive. So you got to ask yourself, is it a physical product, a digital product, or service? For me, it was a service, because I just felt like if I sold someone a coupon bag or a coupon binder or a budget planner, that is still not strategically giving them the steps that they need in order to save money and coupon effectively. Okay. Then you got to ask yourself, physical or digital? So if you want to do something physical products, it means something you can touch, something you can feel. Digital product is something like an ebook, a course. That's pretty much it. A digital download of some sort. That's what a digital product would be. Something that's intangible, but it is something physical that they can get. It's just digitally physical. So again, if you want women to feel good about themselves, are you doing confidence coaching, or are you selling them clothing that they can feel good in? You decide based on what you want to do and how you want to help them, right? A physical product, like I said, is physical, something that they can buy, something they can get in the mail, something that they are going to use and get an instantaneous result. When you sell a service, it's a process. So when I sell you my one-on-one coaching, everything's not going to change overnight, versus if you buy lip gloss, my lips are going to be moisturized instantaneously. My confidence is going to be felt when I put the shirt on. My confidence is going to be felt when I put them lashes on. But if you hire me to be your coach to help you with your content is not going to change overnight. We're going to work together for 6 months to get you there. Does this make sense? Yes or no? So do you want to help your ideal clients with a physical product that either you create or you buy and sell to them, or a service, meaning you're going to walk them through a process from A to Z to help them get the results that they desire? Does this make sense? Yes or no? This is how you figure out what exactly should you sell in your business. If you're in a point in your business and you feel like you're not making a lot of sales, you feel unsure, you feel unclear, go through this process. Because even if you've been doing something for a long time, if it's not working, it means it no longer serves you and it's for you to pivot. If it's not working, it means it's time for you to figure something the hell else out. Okay? If you have been selling and you're still like, I'm not getting the sales that I desire, my next tip for you is to do an audit of your products and services. I want you to go back and look at your sales for the past year. And I want you to look at your data. Shout out to my Miss Bessie, because she's always telling me the data. I want you to look at the data to see what is selling really well in my business. What product or services are the top 5 things that I'm selling? What's making me the most money in my business? Okay. Once you figure out what's making the most money in your business, I want you to look at the top 3 sellers. And I want you to just sell those things. Pick those 3 things, and throughout the course of the year, sell them. Because if you had 20 products and only like 8 of them are selling, focus on those top 3. And I promise you, less is more. You're going to make so much more money. So much more money. Because you're focused and you're clear on what you're selling, versus trying to sell all 20 of those products is overkill. So get clear, get specific. If nothing else you don't remember from me when it comes to figuring out what to sell, what problem are you solving? That's the core of it. How do you want to help solve that problem? Okay. And for those of you who already have a lot of products and services, look at your top 3 that made you the most money and sell the heck out of them. Okay? So this is a short tips for tonight, a short rant because it's Saturday and I usually take Saturdays off, but I didn't want to take the night off because my Black Friday sale starts tomorrow. So if you have been looking and thinking and wanting to work with me, you do not want to miss this. So I need you to do two things. Number one, I need you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Build a Business with Chris, Build a Business with KRYS. This is where I share all of my content on helping you start and grow a business using your content. Okay. Second, you need to get on my email list. You need to get on my email list. If you're interested in working with me, you want to know more about my Black Friday sale, you need to get on my email list. My 6-month content consistency and cash coaching is going to be open for enrollment tomorrow. I'm going to open the cart in the evening. I have not decided on the exact time, but I want to open the cart when I go live. So the cart will be open tomorrow when I go live. If you're on the wait list, I will send you an email a little bit earlier so you can go ahead and purchase sooner. But for everyone else, the cart is going to open when I go live tomorrow evening, which will probably be around 9:30 p.m. Eastern. That's what I'm going to schedule it for. So the cart for Black Friday will open at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Okay. This 6-month coaching is created to help you, number one, figure out your content. What are you posting? What are your content goals? What are your business goals so that you can come up with a consistency plan that works for you? Everybody's consistency is going to look a little bit different. So when we work together one-on-one, I'm going to help you figure out what consistency looks like for you in your business and how can you keep that level up by planning, batching, and scheduling your content. And that is going to lead us to the cash. The more consistent you are in your social media, the more intentional you are with your social media, the more consistent cash you are going to make. So we're going to work together for 6 months. It includes monthly 30-minute Zoom coaching calls. It also includes the best part of you being able to text and voice message me every single day. So if you have questions, if you need help, if you need support, anything, I'm your girl because you get to work with me and ask me questions literally every single day for 6 months. Okay. So if you are interested in working with me in any form or fashion, this is the lowest priced option that you're going to be able to work with me because the price is going up next year. So subscribe to the YouTube channel, get on my email list so that you can get to the Black Friday waitlist and see all the details. The Black Friday details are up right now on KristenMaximizer.com. All you have to do is click on Black Friday. You can see the offer. It's on sale for $1,250. And there is a 7-part payment plan of 7 payments of $195 for the 6-month coaching. And all of that is on the website. Hey, Lady Hale, thank you so much for joining. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Build a Business with Chris, and then make sure you get on my email list. If you're on TikTok, you can fill out this form, and this will give you direct access to my email list and the link to my YouTube channel. If you're on YouTube, just go to KristenMaximizer.com. Instagram, click the link in my bio. So I do want to open the floor for questions. I will take any questions about content, sales, starting a business, growing the business. Any questions you have, now is the time. I'll stay on for a little bit. I didn't have a lot to talk about tonight because I usually take Saturdays off, but I still wanted to show up because I am in this show up consistently on live because the main way that I create content now is live. I decided that live is my favorite. I told you I've gone live close to 1,000 times, a little over 1,000 times at this point, and I love it. I love engaging with my audience in this way. So I've decided to move to 5 lives per week, 20 lives per month, and 1 pre-recorded YouTube video per week. And then I go live 5 times a week because that's what I want to do. I did post a new YouTube video today. So if you go subscribe to my channel, you can absolutely see the video that's up there. It's how to start a YouTube channel for your business. How ironic, right? But overall, I love going live. It's my favorite. Live is my favorite as well. I just don't do it often. Yeah. So I've gone through spurts where there's times where I will go live for 30, 60, 90 days in a row. I went live for like 243 days, not consecutively, but in 300 days, I went live like 250, 60 times. It was crazy. I love it. So it wasn't until this quarter, like until September of this year, that I was like, you know what? Instead of trying to suppress my urge to go live, and focus on more pre-recorded content, I said, F that. This is my business, and I get to decide how I show up. And I said, you know what? I have the time and the energy to go live 20 times a month. So I am going to set myself up and plan and prepare to go live 20 times a month. That's going to give me 20 pieces of content that will go and live on my YouTube channel. It's better than pre-recorded videos to me. If I'm being very honest, it's better than pre-recorded videos. If I'm being so honest, because that's what I like. So I just decided, how can I make this work for Crystal? How can I make this work for my business in the way that feels best for me? And going live every day feels the best for me. So I would just encourage you, if you like going live, how can you go live? Start minimum just once a week. How can I just go live once a week? If you enjoy it, do it once a week and start from there. On my YouTube channel, I do have a bunch of videos on figuring out live topics, how to plan your lives, how to schedule your lives, how to come up with your live outlines, all the things. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, please, please, please go and subscribe, and you can check out those videos to help you figure it out. And if you do decide that you want to go further and you want to work with me, because I absolutely can help you with live, then make sure you're on my email list, and you'll get the email tomorrow when the cart opens for my Black Friday sales. Now, there's special bonuses that are only available till November 30th, so you do not want to miss it. And that 7-part payment plan is only available till November 30th. So if you want the lowest price possible and the lowest payment plan available, make sure you're on my email list for the Black Friday sale. So yeah, go live. It is literally my favorite thing to do. It's the most authentic version of me that you all can get here on the internet. Any other questions, comments, or concerns? I do want to thank y'all so much for joining me, because I know that you could be doing 50 million other things on your Saturday night than watching me yip yap on live about figuring out what to sell in your business. So I appreciate all of you being here. I never take it for granted, because you could be doing so much more with your time and your energy, and I appreciate you being here with me. So thank y'all for joining. Are there any questions? If there aren't any questions, can you let me know, was this helpful for you? Yes or no? Was at least one thing helpful for you tonight? Yes or no? And do you have any questions? All right. I don't see any questions. Tonight is a short one. I usually go live for close to an hour, but when I tell y'all, Mama is tired. So tomorrow, we're going to go live, and I think I'm going to do, okay, we're going to schedule this. We're going to go live at 9 p.m. tomorrow. So 9 p.m., be here, 9:30. We're going to do 9:30. Just so that gives me time to be ready and prepared. So 9:30 p.m. Eastern, and we're talking about creating content for your business. We're going to do a general content creating good old session, and we're going to talk about all things content, and we're going to talk all about the Black Friday offers, and we're going to be welcoming you. I'm going to change the wall of fame up here, so that way everybody who joins the content and content consistency and cash coaching will be up on the wall of fame. Okay. All right. So if you have any questions after this that you didn't want to ask on the live, go ahead and send me a DM. I do want to thank y'all so much for joining. I'm about to go and rest. Y'all have a good night. Oh, D, I see you. I'm about to go now. I literally did a quick one tonight. You know, I wanted to show up. I shared my tips, and now I'm like, you know what? Let me exit. So again, make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel. Join the email list if you're not on it already. And I will be live tomorrow evening, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to be talking about all things business content. So y'all have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.